Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here. We're going to take up the FMS SKYBLAZER F-86. Going to do a speed run. I'm running I'll show you after the flight, an SMC 5300 5000 6S, or 5300 6S, and I'm going to see how much speed I can get out of this plane. Got the KM model afterburner in there. All right. Here we go. Hobby Zone, thank you for the plane. Right, my rates, 100% throws, 30% expo. And she got the speed brakes. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Timer set for, oh, actually I'm gonna move the timer for I'm gonna make it for 3 minutes and 50 seconds. All right. Oh, let me get over here. I forget, my Precious wants me to stand to her left. Love that afterburner. All right, I'll go down here, get turned around. Ah, you're right. I keep forgetting, oh, the wind is, I'm going into the wind, so I need to go down here. Duh, hello. Well, that's a good looking plane. I absolutely love the way this plane looks and flies. She flies as well as she looks. All right, do not need flaps. Here we go. Remember, the doors are a sequence. They take time to go up and down. All right, we're gonna get turned towards me. All right, we're gonna go down here. I'm going to take it up and flip it. Go up. That should have gave you my speed run right there.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Gear down.
Come by me, make sure my gear is down. Then I'll come back and land her. Gear is down. Man, that's a beautiful plane. Them lights are just so beautiful.
Landing flaps.
All right. Whoa. Gorgeous plane. Absolutely beautiful plane. Love the way the speed brakes look when they're out. Looks so cool. All right, put them back in. I'll take off again. Love that afterburner. KM models, thank you. I'm gonna take it up, flip it. All right. Start putting my gear down, start slowing my roll.
Landing flaps.
Put my flaps in. See, I'm preparing for my landing way out there.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Flying it right at me. Bring it right at me, and then turn towards the runway. And that's 2 landings for the price of 1 right there. All right. Okay, she's slow enough, I can turn her. Today, the wind is very much my friend. When it's right down the runway like that, boy, it's very much your friend. Slows you right down. You have so much more control into the wind than you do with the wind or against the wind. All right, this will be the last takeoff and landing. Here we go. Love that afterburner. We're going to cut it short across the
30 seconds. Gear down.
Put my gear down.
20 seconds.
Halfway down the field.
Landing flaps.
Put my flaps down. Start to slow my speed, slow my roll. Fly right at me.
9, 8, 7.
Right at me.
5,
Then turn towards the runway.
3.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh man, absolutely beautiful.
2, 1. Time expired.
Yes, British lady, the time is expired. Our fun is over. Let me get her turn. I want you to look at that afterburner again. Put the speed brakes back in.
Flaps up.
Man, I love that afterburner. It just sets the model off. I mean, the model is incredible plane anyways. All right.
Prop secured.
Prop secured. 3 minutes over on a 3-minute and 50-second timer. Okay. Prop is secured. Let's see what our speed was. I had our full speed coming down straight and level with the wind. Okay, we were up to 390 feet and we were going 117 mile an hour. 390 feet up, 117 mile an hour. All right, I love this GNS speed performance analyzer. Now let's go over the setup in the plane. Again, Hobby Zone, thank you for the plane. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, here is the Lemon RX Gen 2 7-channel stabilized receiver, as in it only has wind mitigation, does not help self-level. I have the GN or KM models afterburner in there. Underneath the hatch is where I have that GNS performance analyzer by SkyRC. All right, and let's check the battery, and I'll show you what this battery is. Now, this was not a deal breaker with this battery, but when I got this battery, it's warped. Actually, my wife noticed it the other day. Oh, I want to show you something real quick on this model. They thought about this. You got, oh, I'm wrong. I thought they had plastic there. Well, they don't. They should. They should have a plastic piece there, because when you take the model, take the battery out, look what happens. But look at this battery. I want you to look at it transversely. You see it's kind of warped. It's kind of misshapen. You can really see it when you look down this way. But it holds its charge. It has no problems. That is the SMC high cycle life. If you use it as a regular LiPo, you charge it at the 4.2, then it's a 4600 6S. If you charge it at the high capacity, or at 4.35 volts, then it's a 5300 milliamp battery, 6S. And 42%. Now, you say, well, that's not that big of a deal. The big deal about these batteries is with every regular LiPos, when you first take off your first minute, especially with jets, your first minute and a half, you have the maximum amount of power, and then the power starts to fade off towards the end of the flight. Not with these. You get the full power the entire flight. I mean, it's just as powerful at the end of the flight as it is at the end of the flight, or at the beginning of the flight. So that's one of the reasons why these are good performance. They do cost about 20% more than a comparable LiPo, but for the performance, I like it. I really like it. And now SMC also sells regular LiPos, and they're much more affordable, much more affordable. You can get a 5006S for like 45, 48 bucks with them. So, you know, it just depends on what you're into. I just want to try these. Everybody was after me, say, you got to buy them, you got to try them, and I'm a believer. They are awesome. But back to the jet. I did have to mod something. The gear doors kept hanging up, and with our grass and everything, the gear doors down here, they hang down, and the wind kept messing with them. The grass would rip them off. So I finally just did away with them. So that does kind of interrupt the clean look on the underside. But other than that, that's the only thing I've done with this jet. Give her a clear coat and put the KM model afterburner in her. But this is just an incredibly beautiful airplane. Hobby Zone, thank you for sending it out to me. I'm really enjoying it. Very patriotic, you know, good old glory. God bless America type plane. Y'all have a good and God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and the Sky Blazers. Bye-bye.